Amidst tons of pro players out there during this time who have taken to Twitch, to streaming, to playing video games during their offseason because of the virus outbreaking, postponing a lot of traditional sports out there, now Gordon Hayward gives his 2 cents on League of Legends and gamers out there. He actually makes sure to note that apparently League of Legends players are far more toxic than NBA players, and I'll say it right now, I don't think any one of us are going to disagree with him on this statement.
League players or NBA players, who's more toxic? Dude, definitely League players. 100,000% League players, man. League of Legends players are so toxic. I can't imagine being on a team in the NBA where they were as toxic as they are in League of Legends. Like, if you missed a three-pointer or something, like, everyone else on the team starts flaming you, like, best three-point shooter NA. Like, just for missing 1 3 or something.
People saying the small forward difference.
Right, small forward difference, like, center difference, like, it's just like, when there's a timeout, just like everyone talking shit about each other.
And albeit though, Gordon's an NBA star, I love the fact that he plays video games and League of Legends. It's really, really cool to see so many athletes going over during their free time, or at least more of their free time, and playing their favorite games. We've talked a lot about sports stars in the past, especially a lot of football players out there. I mean football as in American football, and also the other kind of football, playing games like CSGO or Overwatch or League of Legends as well. And it's super cool to see these top tier athletes and stars coming over to the video game world. But is he fully correct here? And a guy like Gordon, obviously when it comes to face value, what he probably meant is yes. Every single game of League of Legends and many games out there you're going to play, you're going to run into tons of toxic little kids. He goes on to state that League of Legends players are far more toxic than NBA players. He could not imagine playing on an NBA team with people that toxic. And to that, my response is, in a little bit of defense of gaming, you don't see me going down to the YMCA and trying to team up with those kind of guys either, right? And what I mean by that is, yes, when you're going to play with little kids online, they're going to be far more toxic. You're not going to be playing with these little kids on a top-tier team. Let's say Gordon, though, instead plays with the top-tier esports players. That's more of a comparison, right? Obviously, if he's playing with Tfue or Booga or Simple or JW or your top League of Legends pros, like what if a Faker or Double Lift or whoever it might be across an esport, then it's more of an even comparison, right? Like, I'm not going into a Call of Duty lobby saying, yo, I need 4 for a 5-man squad. Who's with me. I'm not going to trust those toxic people. I'm going to actually try and recruit some of the best, right? So obviously when he makes his statement, he doesn't take that into regard, and he's obviously not meaning any offense by it. But that's my response in defense to all the gamers out there potentially offended by this. Yes, we know a lot of gamers are certainly toxic, but they're not the gamers that are competing at the top level. Albeit, we've talked a lot about some toxic top-tier gamers out there, notorious examples of what Simple might used to be. But when it comes to comparing a League of Legends random queue of kids and the top tier of League of Legends or other esports pros, they're going to be far less toxic, I believe, as you rise the ranks, especially if they play alongside a guy like Gordon Hayward. So just my little defense out there. Speaking of which, Gordon Hayward's still an NBA star, by the way, for the Boston Celtics during their little free period. We've also talked about here on the channel a former Boston Celtic, that being Jonas Jerebko, and a current owner, by the way, of Renegades. A little drama going on over there if you guys want to check that out. I love covering this kind of stuff, love talking about this kind of stuff as well. I mean no offense, okay? I'm not gunning after a guy like Gordon. I just see the both sides of the argument there as gamers are portrayed as toxic. He's not wrong. I'm just saying that our pros, right, the equivalent of NBA stars, our pro esports players are far less toxic than the random queuers that we all see on a day-to-day basis. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports gaming news every single day, all day long, through quarantine or whatever it is. Until next time, take care. Ta-ta. Goodbye. Take care of yourself.